In a world where everything you know is wrong. This summer.
You get your own glove.
Damn you, Bernice.
You have to see it for yourself. God help us all.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Today we're not doing a movie. We're doing 3.
That's right, you get 3 for the price of 1.
We're doing the Cornetto Triology.
If you're curious of what the Cornetto Trilogy is exactly,
It's 3 movies. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and
The World's End. First one in the trilogy, Shaun of the Dead.
synopsis.
So basically it's about Shaun, Simon Pegg, and his friend are stuck in like London, and it's
They're not stuck in London.
they live in London.
They live in London.
And there's a zombie apocalypse, and it's them trying to survive
It's
with his girlfriend, Shaun's girlfriend, his best friend, his mom, and then his girlfriend's 2 best friends.
It's a zom comedy. It's not a horror
It's a
film.
zomcom. That's what I hear the
Zomcom.
folks are calling them these days, those
Yep.
kids. What do you think of this movie, Abel?
One of my favorite movies by far.
Yeah, watching it again, I really appreciated it a lot more than I did the first. And I was like, wow, this is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's amazing.
The writing is phenomenal.
Yeah, just a lot of quick one little liners in there that
The
are just really
directing-
funny. Yeah.
The directing is also just like the writing, really quick cuts, really, it fits
Action
with the mood.
sequency, yeah.
It has it all. It has a
Highly-
love story, that isn't too cliche to the point where it's like, oh no, I'm watching a romantic comedy.
Exactly. I liked it a lot. That's all I got. I feel like I had something more than
By
to say.
far one of my favorites. I will give it 5 Abels out of 5.
And I agree with that. 5
5
Abels out of 5.
One of the best films I've ever seen. Well,
Next movie.
Hot Fuzz. Synopsis.
So this one's about Simon Pegg. He plays a cop, a police officer, and he goes to be a chief. Is it like a police captain or a police chief in like a little small village? And he's like from London, so there's like a small village, and he has ways of doing things. And then all these murders start happening, and he has to convince everybody they're not just accidents. And spoiler alert, not everybody is who they seem to be. What do you think of this movie, Abel?
Great film as well. I enjoyed it.
Abel enjoys it so much that he actually decided he was gonna nap during it when we went to the movies.
Look, it was a 9-hour day.
Oh, the little baby got tired.
I only slept like 4 hours.
Oh, wow, there's little kids in Africa who don't sleep for 20 minutes a day. Boo-hoo.
What, are you Michael Jackson with that glove?
Yes. Stop it.
Good film. Good morals, I guess.
What would you say the moral is?
Action-packed.
It's good morals.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Good film. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 Abels.
I would agree. I really like this movie.
It's good. It's really good. It's actually above average, but it's not on par with Shaun of the Dead.
In case Abel was wondering what I thought of this movie, I thought it was really good.
Quite frankly, I don't give a
I
fuck what
liked
you think about
the
this.
fact that it was like I know Edgar Wright said it was inspired by Michael Bay movies, and it had that Michael Bay like action-packed movie thrill.
Explosions.
Yeah.
Gunfire shots.
After watching it, I realized that it was kind of like I feel like 21 Jump Street stole a lot from it. Kind of like that action comedy with a lot of comedy and a good balance of both. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, 4.5 Abels out of 5 as well.
Well, I really like the scene where he's like, where they look backwards and the helicopter's passing from above. It's like the Bad Boys, because they refer to it a lot. That's funny. I like that.
I liked the whole shootout at the end. The climax, the third act is amazing. I thought that was really funny, well directed, well written. And last but certainly not least,
This is The World's End.
no, it's not. It's The World's End.
Synopsis.
So the movie is about these guys who back in high school tried to do this 12 pub mile that they did when they were like 19, and they didn't succeed. So now as they're older, they're trying to do it again, but they're finding out something's not the same about the town they grew up in. Uh-oh.
It was a good film. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
You had mentioned something earlier about
Yeah, I feel like the first 2, Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, are all about like guys who are adults, but they still act adolescently. Shaun's a kid. his friend Ed, right? Nick Frost's Ed. He just plays video games all day, does nothing. And then like in this one, and then in Hot Fuzz, they kind of have to grow up, the characters. But this one, I felt like that was the main priority of it, because Simon Pegg still is a kid at heart, or wants to be a kid. And like, spoiler alert, I never felt like his character evolved. Like his character never reached that arc, you know? Mm-hmm. And he changed. What did you think?
I thought it was good. Like I said, it's by far like it's above an average film.
Yeah.
It's better than an average film, but it did have a few things missing.
I think what made me feel this way though is the fact that we saw the three of them, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, because they both had that similarity, and then this one I felt kind of differentiated from that. So I think if we were to watch it again without seeing those two beforehand, it would change.
I also felt, I don't know, this is just personal viewing it.
That you were kind of tired because you had taken a nap before?
No.
And then that you were kind of like,
I feel like in this new film they already know that they're big stars, so they can always just fall back on that. And I feel like their acting wasn't on par.
Really?
It wasn't as comedic as it was. It felt more over the top than in Shaun of the Dead and.
I felt like the script wasn't as good though.
Yeah.
As far as joke wise, like there was a lot of times where I was like, I haven't laughed in a while. And in Shaun of the Dead, it's just like bam, 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 joke, 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 and so is Hot Fuzz, right? You get
my Friday nights.
Zing.
Zing.
Like that one. All in all, what do you give this movie, Abel?
I give this movie a 4.
Yeah, I guess, like I said, I gotta watch it again. I gotta watch it again because it's getting such great reviews. Yeah, not a bad movie though. All right, now how do you rank the 3 movies?
I'm gonna rank them the way they came out.
And
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and This Is the World's End.
I will rank them as Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. I have yet to see This Is the World's End, but apparently it must be very good because Abel cannot stop talking about it. And now it's time for this week's Pick of the Week.
Coming out this weekend, we got The World's End, City of Bones,
Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, okay.
Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, and You're Next.
I'm next?
Not you.
Oh.
You're next.
Who's next then? If I'm not next, who's
No,
yours?
the movie is You're Next.
So if I'm not next, who's next? Also coming out this weekend, The Spectacular Now. It's written by the same guys who did 500 Days of Summer. He likes 500 Days of Summer, right?
That was a good film.
Yeah, it's like a coming-of-age movie. And
Does this one have a happy ending?
I don't know, Abel. I haven't seen it because it just comes out on Friday. God dang it.
We're gonna recommend you go watch This Is the World's End.
I don't know where This Is the World's End is playing at, but I know The World's End is in wide release right now, so I'd recommend seeing that one.
We recommend going to The World's End.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's funny.
Your Next looks pretty good as well.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks alright, but I personally,
good reviews.
I would watch.
Just don't
The
see
World's
Mortal
End.
Instruments.
Mortal Instruments, Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, write your comments, and
I hate
below.
you.
Like your video.
Like your video.
Your video, not mine.
Like your video.
I know you guys don't like liking our videos.
You're next, so like your video.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like our
Wait,
video.
are they
It helps us
next?
out a lot.
Are they next?
Write your comments in the section below. Tell us what you thought about the trilogy. If you guys watched it, or
Let
if
us
you
know
guys
what your favorite one is.
Exactly. If you have already seen them, tell us what your favorite is.
I doubt we're gonna be coming back next week. There's a lot of really bad movies.
Terrible movies. We might just review an older movie.
Write an older movie you'd like us to review.
And on another note, you have just been critiqued. Movie. We're actually doing a trilogy.
Yeah, and what trilogy is that, Abel?
The Cornetto Trilogy.
No, it's not. It's the Cornetto Triology.
Damn it! 50-50 chance. I thought it was an L or an N.
Why can't you say this movie title right?
The World's End.